Lauren Whitehurst. I'm a certified personal trainer and certified nutrition coach.
Hi, I'm Sunny Lippincott. I'm a certified professional life coach and a certified brain health professional.
We also have Angela Salyers, who is a licensed professional counselor, and the three of us together make up
Whole Life Vitality.
We teach whole life vitality of the mind, body, and soul, bringing the physical, emotional, and spiritual together for whole life wellness.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, friends. We are here today to talk to you about
Sleep.
sleep. So wonderful, so glorious, and so infuriating.
Right?
Depending on who you are.
Depending on who you are. How do you get better sleep? So many people suffer with sleep problems, sleep issues, and
Falling asleep, staying asleep.
restless sleep. Their minds are just chattering through the night.
Yep.
Like, I hear that a lot.
It's a very common struggle.
So let's talk about first, why is sleep important?
Oh my
why
goodness.
do we need sleep? Because they're like, oh, I'm good. I can get like 3 to 4 hours and I'm fine. I'll just have some coffees. Number one, you should need like 7 to 9 hours as an adult.
Coffee is a podcast for another day because let me tell you, we could do a whole podcast on coffee. And I promise not to come for your coffee, but
stay tuned.
for real.
But stay tuned. So you need, the average adult needs about 7 to 9 hours of sleep. And do you know, there's a study that only 32% of Americans are saying that they have good sleep.
Oh my goodness. I did not know.
That was
so
a
low.
2022 study. 32% of Americans say they have good sleep.
I would be really curious to know what that number was pre-COVID.
Whew, wow, yeah.
Because I know a lot more people work from home now.
Yeah.
A lot more people don't go outside.
Yeah.
A lot of people are dealing with stress and anxiety and depression that they didn't deal with pre-COVID. And so it'd be really interesting to know what those sleep numbers were. We're going to have to look that up.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Maybe I'll put that one in the notes.
Ooh.
Yeah. I would also love to know how your sleep is.
Yeah, let us know. How do you sleep? So why is it important?
I'm such a smarty, but I won't say that word on here because when people ask me how I sleep, I'm such a jerk. I'll say on my side. So rude. Like, it is like the worst dad joke. How do you sleep? On my back with my pillow and my body pillow. It's so good.
And they're like,
Every time. I'm such a jerk. I don't know why I do that.
I kind of like it though. I'm here for it. I've got family members that be like, yes, honey, he's a smart patootie too.
Yeah, see?
Okay, so why
Gotta
is it
keep it clean.
important? Restoration.
Oh my goodness.
And healing. Do you know, maybe you don't, that your body is actually healing itself when you're sleeping?
Your subconscious brain is processing information. It is working through things. Your physical body is healing and rejuvenating. So there are actually different organs that take their turn healing over the course of the night. Your adrenals, which most people, especially women, but I will say most people are dealing with some sort of adrenal stress. That is your fight or flight, adrenaline, that it comes from your adrenal organs. And you recover those organs between 9 and 11 p.m. only if you're sleeping.
Oh, man.
When was the last time you were asleep before 9 p.m.?
Yeah, before 11. Are most of you sleeping before 11 p.m.?
Yeah. I dealt with very severe adrenal fatigue at one point in my healing journey. If you want to know more about that journey, you can go back to that podcast as I walk through kind of meeting me. But as I dealt with that, I made it a point to take a siesta every afternoon, a nice little afternoon nap, which, Mexico, man, they got it right. Siesta, that's the way to do it.
It's fantastic.
And to make sure that I was asleep before 9 p.m. every night. Yeah. And just doing those two things made a huge impact into my healing.
Absolutely. It's It matters. Like it really fact check us.
Yep.
And then so with healing, it's also emotional regulation and mood. So you think about it, if you have children, what happens when your toddler or your child gets tired?
How often have you looked at someone and said they need a nap?
Yeah. I mean, like, it just becomes that they say things that are ridiculous. They act ridiculous. And you're looking at them like, are you serious right now? You're like, they're just tiny humans. So you are basically built the same way. When you have lack of sleep, it affects your emotions and your mood.
Angela, our wonderful third here at Whole Life Vitality, Angela taught me an acronym called HALT. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired. It's one of the 4 reasons why we might be under emotional distress.
Absolutely.
Feeling a little out of sorts. We're either hungry, angry, lonely, or tired.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mine's probably hungry most of the time.
It's generally, hungry or tired for me. Hungry or tired, but
that's true. And, even on the emotional, restoration, your mental health is based on your sleep as well. If you're up, like just going through your day all night long.
Oh, and that's happened before.
Anxiety levels through the roof.
Even if you're really proactive about managing your stress levels and really great about your morning routine and your bedtime routine, you have it all laid out, everything's wonderful, you can still get stuck in that trap of stress
rumination.
Stress levels get high, and then you get stuck, what I call it a spiral, in the mental spiral of everything just goes, the brain just goes and goes and goes and goes, and making it stop feels impossible.
So you get mental healing, you get emotional healing, you get physical healing.
Yep.
And it also boosts your immune system.
Yep.
And you sleep.
Yep. That's why when you're sick, close your eyes.
You get rest. Isn't that always what the doctor would tell you?
Yep.
Go home and get rest.
Yep.
So there's truth behind that. So you get all of these benefits, mental, physical, emotional benefits from sleep.
Yep.
But how do I sleep?
Yeah, if you're like, that's all fine and dandy, but I lay there for 4 hours and can't fall asleep.
Yeah.
Or I fall asleep quickly because I'm so exhausted, I just pass out.
Yeah.
And then I wake up an hour later or 2 hours later and I'm up for the rest of the night.
So when I encounter a client who is having problems sleeping, what we first work on is consistency. So consistency is key when you are having trouble sleeping.
Yep.
Especially when I'm telling people, I say, you know what, don't go like lounge in your bed and binge a bunch of television.
Yep.
Watch TV in your living room, watch TV somewhere else, and then go to your room when it's time to sleep. Get in bed, set yourself like, okay, even like setting a bedtime timer, you can do that on your phone where it'll like alert you an hour, 30 minutes before bed. Hey, you need to start getting ready for bed. I've got a bedtime timer on my phone.
Yep.
So get ready for bed. Start doing what you always do.
45 minutes for me before my phone wants me to be asleep.
Yeah.
And it'll turn notifications off.
Yes.
And it'll say it's time to start winding down.
Yes. So even if you aren't tired, because this is going to be a new skill, you might not feel tired at first. Your body is not used to it, especially if you're going to bed midnight. To go say I'm going to go to bed at 10:30 p.m. You're like, where's my alone time? I need my alone time. Well, we'll talk about that later too. But get in bed, same time.
Yep.
And set an alarm for the same time. Get up, go to sleep and get up at the same time.
Why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
I'm like, but the weekend, but that means I can sleep in. Why would I want to get up at the same time?
Because you want to regulate your sleep.
Yes, you do. And what does that mean? Regulate your sleep. That means get yourself on a regular cycle of sleep.
Absolutely.
So
Babies do that.
Your body doesn't have to guess
Right.
what's happening next. it just falls into that pattern. Your body is so proficient at doing that. It does it for all sorts of things.
Yes.
Have you ever found yourself getting hungry at the exact same time of day and you're like, I just ate an hour and a half ago. Why am I hungry?
My kids, they have all different lunch times. And so during the summer, it's so funny because like clockwork, my youngest, whose lunch was first, she gets hungry at the same time every day. And my other two aren't hungry yet.
Yep.
So it's because their bodies have gotten used to it because they went all school year with that time.
Yep. Your body even starts letting loose some of those digestive juices, anticipating that food will come soon.
Yes.
And so then you're like, it feels like my stomach's eating itself. Well, it kind of is. It's kind of waiting for you to put something in there for it to consume. Your body is so smart.
So it will actually start becoming tired at night when you are ready to go to bed, and it will begin to wake up easier in the morning when it's time to get up.
Yep.
Your body is so resilient. It's incredible. It's incredible. So set a time. Consistency is key. Bedtime and wake up time, same time.
Especially if that's something you struggle with.
Especially if it's something you struggle with, if you're having problems with insomnia.
Yeah.
Next, limit your screen time before bed. Please limit your screen time before bed.
And I know people talk about blue light
Yeah.
and blue light blockers and all sorts of things you can do to not take in quite as much blue light. But the best thing you can do, even those blue light blockers let some in.
Yeah.
And they still engage your brain and they still keep you alert and active. But the best thing you can do is just set those screens to the side.
Just limit it.
But that blue light, that's what we get from the sunshine. And so in the morning, if you don't sleep with blackout curtains, then the sun will come up and your body will lighten, like the sleep will begin to lighten. If you are still asleep when the sun comes up, you will sleep lighter, you will not sleep as deeply, and you will begin to wake up.
Which leads into the next thing. Honestly, get some actual sunlight during the day. If you have problems sleeping, go out at some point of the day and get direct sunlight.
Yes.
It helps your circadian rhythm.
If you are super pale, redheaded, and you're like, I can't go out in the sunshine, I'll burn, just do it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, not
Just get something.
There's so much benefit from the vitamin D. Like just get some sunlight, active sunlight. Like get out, get
First
some sun.
thing in the morning is the best.
Yeah.
Because that first thing in the morning sunshine is wonderful for your body, but it
So
also
much
wakes you
healing.
up. And get this, that sunshine, just 15 to 20 minutes in the morning, fresh morning sunshine has actually been known to decrease belly fat.
No way.
Yep.
Wow.
Studies have shown, my friends. Go get out in the sun first thing in the morning and your waistline could potentially get a little bit smaller.
Where my ladies at?
That's right.
Where my ladies? Which, if you kind of connected that with a walk, because staying active, also another way that helps your sleep. So just say, you know what? I'm going to take a walk this week. I'm going to go 2 days this week. Do that for a month. Just 2 days. I'm going to get up, get some sunlight first thing in the morning and get active, and then build upon that. You will actually start having better sleep because of that.
We talked a couple of episodes ago about morning routine. You can add that to your morning routine.
Right.
Or you could pair your walk with your reading pages for that day.
Yeah.
And listen to a podcast or a book. And take it with you, or really just use that as your meditation time, because walking is a form of meditation.
Absolutely. And enjoy what's around you. Like pay attention. Say, you know what? Today's going to be my mindset where I'm going to listen to something, and the next day is going to be my mindfulness where I am just going to be present with what's around me. It's amazing. All these benefits. Even if you say this week I'm just going to incorporate 2 of the things that we've just listed, it will boost your sleep.
It will just start to make little changes. You have to remember, you didn't get here overnight, pun intended.
No, you did sleep at some point in your life.
At some point, you slept. Maybe for as long as you can remember, you've had trouble sleeping. But you didn't get to that point, no matter where you are, quickly.
No.
you've had a lot of experience. At this point, I tell people we've had 40 years of experience being proficient at exactly where we are right now.
Yep.
Really.
I mean,
like,
yeah,
we've perfected it.
We have.
Our bodies know what they're supposed to do.
But
it's a good one.
But
it's a good one.
But this is truth.
Yes.
We have. When I was so knee deep into anxiety disorder, I had insomnia. I did not sleep. And I thought, well, I've heard through, it runs in our family. People struggle with sleep in our family. So I thought that was my sentence. I was just going to have insomnia. Did not even realize that when I started working on the anxiety, that the byproduct would be better sleep.
Yep.
I sleep at least, I shoot for 8, but most of the time I'm running between 7 and 8 hours of sleep a night.
Yeah.
And I sleep soundly every night now. So this is a cause and effect. When you figure out the cause, what was I doing?
Yep.
Because I was struggling with anxiety and I was making really poor health choices. This was what was happening. So change your habits, change your sleep.
If you want to know what Sunny did to work her way through that anxiety and be able to sleep better, you can grab her book, which is From Anxious to Zealous.
How I Took My Life from A to Z. It's on Amazon.
It is.
And I really kind of delve into my story and, application. So you get to see me, but you actually can just walk with me on what I did.
Mm-hmm. It is phenomenal. Highly recommend it. Very good book. But that gives us hope.
Yes.
Because you were dealing with pretty severe sleep issues.
Absolutely.
And
that were real.
You implemented these steps and now you sleep.
I didn't even know that it would help my sleep.
Did that take a couple days?
Yeah.
Did that happen within a week?
No.
How about a couple weeks?
I'm talking, now there are some benefits that happen really quickly. But for me to get to the point that I was really, anxiety disorder free and sleeping soundly, that was about a year. Yeah. It was about a year of applying these. But I am now, almost 6 years in and I haven't gone back. So,
yep. And that's about how long it takes. That's what I tell people when they come to me and they're looking for a change.
Yeah.
I say, give it a year.
Give it a year.
Be consistent. Do these little things and give it a year. And you will be shocked a year from now at what you have accomplished, at who you have become.
Trust us. Mm-hmm. Just trust the process.
Yes. So what are the steps that we can take away today to get better sleep? We can wake up at the same time every day.
Yes, consistency. Going to bed and waking up at the same time.
And avoiding our screens.
Limit the screen time. I say an hour before bed.
An hour before
limit
bed.
the screen time.
Okay. Spend some time outside.
Yes. Get some direct sunlight. Spend some time outside. Get active. Mm-hmm. Stay active.
Yep.
Huge.
You don't have to go CrossFit style and bust out an hour in the gym. Just go for a 20-minute walk.
These
Start
are
wherever you are.
Very simple steps that you can take that will have profound results.
Yep. If you want some help along this path or a jump start, head to wholelifevitality.com and you can get our 30-day mindset reset, which is a 30-day mindset bingo that will walk you through steps. And all of these steps that are on there, they're what we've done.
Yes.
They're what you did. They're ways that you can work towards whole life vitality.
Absolutely. These are tried and true. I believe in them because they made a difference in my life. They changed my life. So they're very small steps. They will not take much time of your day, but you will feel the difference.
You will notice.
Absolutely.
30 days is not very long.
No.
And at the end of that 30 days, if you went from doing it every single day to not doing it at all, you will miss it.
Yeah.
You will notice.
Keep going. Do it again.
Yep. If you want to reach out, feel free. We are here for you. Send us a message and we would love to chat. Until then, we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.